today's video is how much is too much? Sharing your life online. So today's video is unscripted, so I will try my best to not ramble on, you know? I will not ramble. I'll try and stick with the flow. It's good every now and then to do these unscripted videos, you know, because life is unscripted, you know what I mean? Unless you're watching reality TV. So anyway, I was thinking about this. How much is too much sharing online, especially in the light of, I'm a few weeks late, a lady called Risa Tisa. She's blown up on TikTok because she did like a 70-part, it was a long series about how she married someone who was a liar and just talking about that toxic relationship. I haven't seen the videos, but I've seen some reviews on it just to have a general idea on what it's about. Maybe I may watch some of it, I don't know, but for me to take in all of that negativity all at once, it's a lot. But I'm so sorry to hear about her story. But at the same time, I'm glad that it's resonated with so many people, right? And that many people feel connected and seen and heard. So this is the difficulty. How much is too much to share online? My first thought is safety. When it comes to sharing online, what I've learned over the years and what I've tried my best not to do is, if you are somewhere, try not to share where you are in real time, right? You don't know who's watching. Not everyone online, unfortunately, is a supportive, loving friend. I know that there are many people, most of the people who eventually subscribe into this channel will be positive, loving people, because like attracts like at the end of the day. You know, if someone's subscribing into a channel about personal development, that tells me that you're someone who wants to work on yourself. But as with any YouTube channel, with any platform, there are going to people who are sinister or just looking because, you know, they're neutral, or some people with evil intentions. So never share where you are in real time. And when you are filming, consider your background. Consider the pictures and all the things that you're showing. Sometimes people are giving away too much information. And I saw a video the other day of this lady saying, guess what hotel I'm in? And this man took the time to show you based on this, based on that post the other day, she is in this hotel in this location. So unless you mind people knowing where you are in real time, then be aware of that. It may affect your safety, right? The other day, we went on our first family holiday to Turkey. You're finding out now, a few weeks after it's happened. And even then, I've shared with some friends and family, but I don't feel the need to show pictures online because that's going into another topic of sharing online. Some things are sacred. We don't have to share every aspect of our lives. I have this platform. I love having this channel and sharing. I like to be an open person online and in real life. And even some of the things I've shared on here, people would say, oh, that's too much. But I have to be comfortable with it. And I also have to be aware, I'm sharing my business, but I've got to be aware that if I'm sharing a story that includes someone else, how am I saying it? Are they okay with me sharing? You know, you need permission. That's one thing. Do you have the permission of the other people to share that story? Yes, it's your experience, but just you also have to think of the implications of sharing and how you share it, right? Okay, so that's one thing. There's safety, there's a sacredness. It's okay to have a private life. It's okay to have some things for yourself. I've had to learn this, especially as a person who is sharing so much. It's okay just to have some things for yourself. You don't have to prove anything. You know, and this is me talking to myself, what I've had to learn. You don't have to show people, look, I can have fun too. Look, I'm doing something too. No, you don't have to do all of that. Your life is good and dandy just as it is. Oh, there's so many things on this. This is another aspect as well. I think because of social media, it's been proven as well that it gives us this false sense of connection. So what it is, people feel like, well, you're online, you're my friends, you're my family, I can talk to you. But they're forgetting there are real people in your life that you can talk to. I have people who I'm close to, who I share certain things with that I wouldn't share online, or maybe that I wouldn't share with a neighbor or a stranger on the road, right? Even though I am a very open person, you see what I'm saying? All of the people that know me know this, and my husband as well. And that's why I don't want to do too many marriage talk videos with him, because he might say something and afterwards I have to be like, babe, you should have checked with me before you said that one. But it's all right, because as I said, if we're all right with it, we know it will encourage someone else, because when you share, your story encourages someone else. But anyway, there are people in your real life that you can share things with, right? And online, people get the sense that they're my friends, they're listening to me, they love me. But what that does, that gives people leeway. Just as I give opinion, people have a right to give an opinion on my life or whatever I've shared because I've put it out there. Do you understand? So whatever energy you put out, you can't always be mad when it comes back to you, because that's the whole vibe that you're giving. That's why, in my experience, I try my best to share with humility and grace, because I know that I'm an infallible human. At some point, I'm going to make mistakes, and I would want people to show me that grace as well. Do you get what I'm saying? Even though in the moment you may feel angry and whatever, or whatever it is you're sharing, but after a while you'll think, okay, but I need the grace too. Like Jesus died for all of us. You understand? All right. So we spoke about safety, we spoke about sacredness, and yeah, just having a private life and all of that. Now, speaking of friends, I think the other thing with social media is, because we have this false sense of connection, people are forgetting to actually plug in with people in real life. They're forgetting to actually pick up the phone and make the effort to go and see people and talk to them. So therefore, when people are sharing online like that, what they are saying is, I'm yearning for connection. People are yearning for connection. So we need to take this as a reminder, right? We need to take this as a reminder that, hey, people are looking for connection, and I've got people in my life who are willing to connect with me. So let me do better at responding to that text. Let me do better at calling them back when I say I'm going to call back. If I can't call you today, sorry, I can call you tomorrow. We know we're all busy, but let's connect with people in real time, right? That's what we should be doing in real time, not sharing every single aspect of our lives. Because this is something that's so interesting about human nature. People say that they want you to be straightforward and share. But then when you share too much, or what they would assume is too much, they get upset. For example, Jada and Will. Look at Jada and Will. Look at when Jada decided to start sharing more things about their relationship. How did people react? Take us out of the group chat. Take us out of the group chat, Jada. Take us out of the group chat. You see? But you want someone you can relate with. You want someone you can connect with. Now people are saying, oh, they missed the days when celebrities were just celebrities and you didn't really know their view on anything and things like that. Do you see? So people don't really know what they want. People are fickle. So you have to know for yourself. And I'm so privileged and thankful to God that I'm in a position where, even though this channel is 6 years old, it's still a relatively new channel in the sense that I'm just getting into it more. And I've had the privilege to look at other people online and see where they've said, do you know what, I shared too much, and yeah, I can't take it back, but I shared too much. Not that it probably didn't help people, but for themselves, they just feel like, oh, I just laid myself a bit too bare. And that's what I'm saying. I've done that probably I'm sure I've done it online, but I've done that in real life. One of the reasons as well is connection. Well, if I overshare and spill, you'll connect with me. And then I realized, no, I don't have to do that. It's okay to give people information in stages. It's okay to build trust, right? And whoever is sincere and should be in your life will come. Whoever shouldn't be there, they'll be there for the season, and then you'll probably just naturally drift, right? But just be aware when you're sharing online. Another thing is, oh boy, uploading this video is going to be funny because of the length. Another thing is this, right? What was I going to say? You see, this is what happens when you don't have scripted videos. You just talk and just say, you know? You're just saying stuff. All right, that's what I was going to say. Another thing with sharing online is this. The reason why people are doing what they call trauma dumping or whatever, right, is because we're living in an age where people are more aware of mental health, which is a good thing. It is a very good thing. We should be aware that your mental health is just as important as any other health, right? So because of that, people are more aware. They're realizing, oh, when I was 6, or when I saw this, or when I saw that, actually, this is narcissism. All these keywords that we keep on hearing nowadays, people are realizing, hey, and maybe they feel like they have no one to share with, so they share. At the end of the day, it's what you feel comfortable with. You share your story and do what you feel comfortable with doing online. Because at the end of the day, the main thing is authenticity. There's a saying that I heard years ago that says, real recognize real. In life and online, don't worry whether you're sharing more or sharing less. Whoever is for you will find you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, real recognize real. You can tell if someone's putting on a pretense. The cracks will start to show. The cracks will always show at some point. But when you're just being yourself, then everything will come naturally. You share when you're ready, right? So I agree. I'm very much for sharing your testimony. Like the Bible says, confess your faults to one another. God wants us to share the goodness of the Lord, what he's done, you know. But you just have to use wisdom in sharing in real life and online, especially online, because there's not enough context. Even if I did a video that was a whole hour, you're not really knowing me as a person. There's not enough context to understand everything that has shaped me into the person that I am, or why I have this mindset. Most of my videos are under 10 minutes. So there are always going to be people who will watch the video and get the wrong end of the stick, because you don't want to find yourself in a situation where you've overshared and someone shared an opinion, you don't like it. Now you're battling with that person. That's not where your energy should be going. And I want to end with this. When it comes to healing, you're in a vulnerable place, you're in a sensitive place. Sometimes if you're healing from a situation, it may not be best to share that while you are healing. It may be best to actually share it after you've done the work that you need to do. What you don't want to do is find yourself spilling out all your guts online. You know, like I think a few weeks ago, they showed a video of Cardi B. She was going through issues in her relationship and she was crying online, cussing him off. Those type of things, for me, that's for God. That's for your prayer closet. That's for your friend or the person that you're really with. That type of thing is not for online. That's where I'd say take us out of the group chat. But if she were to come on and say, hey, we went through a rough patch, you don't have to share every detail, but we're okay now. People will see, well, that's authentic. That's you being real. You're letting people know your relationship's not perfect, but you don't have to go into every single detail. Because when you're healing and you're sensitive and then people come with their opinions, you're going to feel worse. It's not helpful. All those people don't need your energy. Your energy has to go towards healing and focusing on yourself. So please be encouraged to share. But remember, safety, sacredness, right? You don't have to share everything, and you share in your own time. And just to let you know, if you are new to this channel, as I said, I do like to be quite open. And with the little bit of openness that I do, it may make you feel uncomfortable. That's fine. The channel's not for you. It will be for somebody else that will help. Do you understand? So you will always find the people online in real life who are for you, and that's okay. So just be authentic, be safe, yeah? And share when you're ready. Alrighty then. Bye, ladies.